Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. I know y'all was like, we cool with these Bravo updates, but what's up with Love and Marriage Huntsville? Child, I forgot to watch it. I got it done. Now let's get into it. So here's where we left off last week. Mel has said she about a test for Kiki to take to dispel anything that Marsha and Tisha had said about her being hooked on that. So Kiki was like, well, I don't feel like I have anything to prove, and I'll take a test if Marsha takes a lie to take the test. Now, Mel, me, all of you, and Kiki knew that Marsha was not going to do that. So she went on and took the test, and it was negative. Thank goodness. So after the negative test results, Mel asked Kiki, why are they moving anyway? She said because her son is really good in sports, and this particular school is where they want him to be, where his dad wants him to be. So he's moving the whole family to this particular district. She said, well, that was mighty funny because Tiffany said that you were trying to get your son in this school, but you weren't going to move. This one right here cannot mind her business. You gonna get enough of talking about people's children. P.S. Tiffany, if you did not know, a baby does not keep a man home, right? You thought you having that baby was gonna keep Lou at the house? No, ma'am. You the one at the house. Let's keep going. Now that Kiki's test is negative, we get to Tisha and Marsha. They're going on vacation, and he asked her how many days, and she said 5. And he was like, no, because I have the towel coming in. Where that towel coming from, Marsha? But then Tisha explains to Marsha that this is for their daughter. This is what she wants to do. So he's like, okay, I'm on board. And then he talks about how the situation was with him and Stormy and him and Kiki. And he said that he loves Kiki and he wants to know if there's anything that she and Tisha can do to mend their fences. Now Tisha is hell bent on not doing this, right? Like she just wants to keep the stripe. Tisha does not want Kiki on this show. But the big question that I would like to know is, why does Tisha want to be friends with Stormy so bad on the show? I know in real life they're probably really friends for real, but for the purposes of this show, she calls your husband out of his name. Why do you want to be her friend so bad? So Tisha's telling Marsha that, she knows she's not perfect and she does things wrong, and then he whispers under his breath, you don't take accountability. She was like, give me an example. And he did. And the example he gave, the flashback that they showed, was when Mel was talking about the Expo. And Tisha was not very interested. I'm sure she feels a certain way because Marsha brought up the Mel example. Let's keep going. So Mel is preparing for her name change ceremony, right? Her event planner is on the way and her mom is on the way. Hold on. Baby, she got it all together. She got the invitation, the menu, the drink menu. Like, Mel is serious about this. And I'm really not mad about it. I get it. So she hadn't opened the envelope. She waited till her mom got there and she opened it and she read it that they actually granted her the ability to change her name. Now, usually people don't want to do that because they have small kids. But Mel has endured so much under the Holt name. I get it. I wouldn't want it either, right? And her mother was hugging her and crying, not because she's losing her name, but because of everything her daughter has gone through publicly and privately with her ex-husband. I'm really proud of Mel. She definitely has taken her power back. I love this for her. Let's keep going. So Stormy has come on here to check on Kiki, right? Kiki apologized for something that will probably be one of my favorite scenes in the Love and Marriage Huntsville history. When Kiki took them cards out of Stormy's hands, talking about they were looking for them tools, that is forever embedded in my brain. Also, when Mel dissolved the companies. Those are my 2 favorites right now. I thought it was funny that they referred to Marsha as Madame Marceau. That tickled me. That means we all here together, right? But she also talked about how she wished that she didn't love Tisha. Because regardless how you feel about Kiki, she does feel like she's hurt. And that's just how she feels. But she also said she hates the way Tisha out here looking in these streets, falling up behind Marsha. Like, you don't think your husband is cheating on you, yet you know that was his back in that bed, allegedly. And he went to Africa by himself, not alleged. Girl, Tisha, I'm gonna tell you this, Tisha gonna believe what she wanna believe. But when she go to sleep at night, deep down inside, she know what the truth is. Let's keep going. Then Kiki lets Stormy know how Tiffany is talking about her products behind her back. And I believe Kiki. I believe Tiffany is doing that. But I will say this. Tiffany needs to stop, because if Kiki gets at her, they're really going to turn Love and Marriage Huntsville on another level. I hope it does not come to that. I do not wish that. But Tiffany, you need to keep your mouth closed. Let's keep going. So Mel set up a workout day for her, Tisha, and Kimmy. Kimmy's on the way. And this awkward situation is Tisha making it awkward. She won't even talk. She's so jealous. She is so jealous. I know they have to include Tisha, but even when Kimmy came up, she was acting funny. And Kimmy hadn't done anything. She's already acting crazy towards Mel. Then Kimmy comes up, she's acting crazy towards her. She doesn't want to be here. Tisha, why do you even come around? Kimmy told Mel that she really appreciates her inviting her to do this, because her doctor said that she needs to do more of this. And she also said that she failed the process that her doctor has been having her go through. She's breathing not so well, and this is going to help her. I'm sure Tisha is pissed that she didn't think of this first. I got that on the other way, so now let's get into them. So Tisha's saying that she knows that Kiki is still on the medicine. And Mel was like, well, how do you know that? Because Mel knows the outcome of the test. Once again, Tisha is talking out the side of her neck, you know what I'm saying? And then so she gets mad because what she doesn't want to come out of one of these people's mouths is that Marcia may be cheating. So she says, I'm ready to go. I really kind of wish Tisha would get up, leave, and don't come back. Like, I really don't have to have her on my TV. I really don't. This ain't got nothing to do with me liking nobody. It's just that I prefer her not to be on my television. Let's keep going. Child, Martell has managed to pull 2 bottles of Inez wine out of the garage and take them over to Nell and Chris's house for a dinner party, right? So, before I go on with this, let me show you something else. They said Martell ain't had no Louboutins since Mel bought these for him. He done wore the red bottom out. So I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I felt Nell was out of order when she said that I talked to Mel about not speaking to you. Ma'am, that is not any of your business. You don't know what Mel has endured personally that we don't know about with this man. So if she don't want to speak to him, she don't have to speak to him. Now, just because you spoke to your husband and you took him back, that don't mean everybody had to do what you do. So then Nell tells Martell that she's going to attend Mel's name changing celebration. Martell's like, I don't think you should do it if you're my friend. Like, why would you do that? He feels like Mel changing her name back to Rogers is a slap in the face for him. And she's never done anything great with the name Rogers as she has done with the Holt name. Sir, she will do great things with her name, right? And you're the reason she doesn't want it anymore. So regardless if you want to own up to that because you don't want to take accountability, that's what it is. And child, who cares if Mel had an affair? Who cares? And especially now, y'all not even married. And I'm so sick of him talking about this alleged affair that Mel has had. Look, if she did it, she did it. And at this point, it don't even matter. Y'all, it's your girl, Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.